But matchmaking appears to be underway. What can you tell us? Where do you stand currently as it relates to fighting at the White House, Conor McGregor, et cetera? Have you heard anything in the last week and a half or so?
I think no matter what, I think I'm a shoe in. I'm a first ballot choice for being on the White House card. When you have the White House a card this big and historic, it's not just about putting on the best fights. It's about putting on the most reliable guys that you possibly can to make sure they actually show up to fight. As far as the Connor stuff, you have heard what has been said publicly. Is that what's going to happen? We don't know. All I know is I can control what I can control. We'll see how it happens. I'm going to stay busy, like we just talked about going up to the big game this week. I'm going to stay busy, and when I get the phone call, I get the phone call. And Either way, I think I'll be on the White House lawn June 14th.
In your heart of hearts, you're fighting on the White House. So that's good. That's checkbox number one. Will you be fighting Conor McGregor at the White House? If you had to guess, in your heart of hearts, deep down, do you think you're
Uh,
fighting him?
Man, you're trying to get me verbally eviscerated by all the MMA fans, and I'm like, oh, I still think it's happening. But like you said though, and I think there you can respect it a little bit. You can call it delirious, you can call it whatever you want. But until a door is slammed in your face and that key is the door is locked and the key is thrown away, you never give up hope. So we'll see where there's talks happening right now, and we'll see how it plays out.
Who else would make sense for you if it's not Conor? Does that even matter, or is just fighting on this card? Is there anybody else that sort of stands out to you?
Man, I mean, there's so many options. I mean, I want it to be a big fight that is indicative of how big the White House is, man. I mean, timing doesn't work out really great, man. But like Max Holloway for the BMF belt, does he get past Charles Oliveira? Um, you know, Paddy Pimblett, there's a whole story there where I took that fight on very short notice, coming off of an injury, basically coming off the couch, coming out of the rehab room, and made that decision to make that walk again because I wanted to get back in there. So I was not happy with that performance. I feel like I was somewhat of a shell of the fighter that I actually could have been and should have been. I would have said Justin Gaethje, but now he's the interim title. I mean, who wouldn't want to see a rematch of the fight of the year 2021 and me and Justin Gaethje just absolutely duking it out? But he is in a different position right now where he's the interim champ and he's definitely getting the title shot next. So, anyone who is hungry and anyone who can get me closer to that title, I still believe I got a lot of tread left in the tires. You can't base a guy's abilities based on his last performance necessarily. So we'll see.